Well, hello race and diecast fans. Welcome back to the channel. It's all about racing. This episode we're going to take a look at a 143 scale Fujimi Ferrari F430 GTC. Now, as I mentioned, it's a 143 scale car. The Fujimi models come in these plastic bases that have these red name tags on the front of it, a black box. It says Fujimi resin collection on the inside, and these are resin. And this being a Ferrari, it also has the Ferrari badge on the top of the box. The Ferrari F430 was built since 2006 by Ferrari Corsa Clienti in collaboration with Michelato Automobile. And the F430 GTC is designed to compete in the International GT2 class and to include the American Le Mans Series as well as the FIA GT Championship. Power output of the V8 engine is about 439 horsepower or 327 kilowatts, and this is mid-mounted in the rear. We're going to take a look at it in just a moment. And the Ferrari F430 GTC won class championships in the ALMS and the FIA GT. The car also racked up class wins in 2007, 2009, and 2012, 12 hours of Sebring. Right here on our home track, yes. And add to that the 2008 and 2009 24 hours of Le Mans as well as the Petite Le Mans. So, let's take a closer look at this car. Now, if you're familiar with the Krohn Racing cars, whether it's Ferrari, whether it's Porsche, or whatever it is that they're driving, they're always green with these blue stripes. This one is no exception. This one being a Le Mans entry in number 57, you can obviously see that from the number panel on the side of it, this being an AM car. If you take a look at the wheel detail, you've got Dunlop wheels, tires, you can clearly see the wheel, the rotor decal on there. Very, very nicely done. The window, again, is nicely done. And TSM, I believe, I don't think they make models now, but I believe they were, or Fujimi was a TSM company. This is Fujimi, sorry. Anyhow, that being said, Krohn Racing is a Houston-based team founded by owner and driver Tracy Krohn in 2005. The team has competed in the IMSA Tutor Championship, the FIA WEC, the Intercontinental Le Mans Cup, the American Le Mans Series, and the Rolex Sports Car Series. And Tracy has also driven a Daytona prototype car. Now here's a good look at the front car. Very, very nicely done. Blue stripe. You see Krohn Racing on the nose of the car. You've got very nicely well done grills. The headlights look sharp. You've got fog lights. If you pull back, you see the tag on here. It says F430 GTC 2011 24 Heures Du Mans. Krohn Racing, made by Fujimi. You got the Ferrari badge. Sadly, this tag has deteriorated. Now I've got about 5 of these Fujimi Ferraris. I only have Ferraris from Fujimi. And that is the only one that has this tag that deteriorated. And this car was sold to me sealed. Just a bad tag, probably bad quality control. Never should have probably gone out, at least not without that tag attached to it. Now the interior detail of the car is pretty sharp. And you can see it upon close inspection. Putting a light in here is even better, but you can see a fair amount of it there. Got 2 aerials on the top of the car. And otherwise, the passenger side looks much like the driver's side. Now, one thing you'll notice here is with the badge on the front, you don't have any other information on there like you do Spark cars, names of the drivers, so forth and so on. But if you look closely on the side of the car, you can see the drivers there. The first one you see is Tracy Krohn. He's from the United States. He's an FIA bronze driver. He's placed second and third at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. He's the winner of the inaugural ILMC 12 Hours of Sebring. He was second in the 2011 ILMC GTM Championship. Next is Nic Johnson from Sweden. He's an FIA bronze driver, IndyCar, and has NASCAR experience. And finally, last, you see the Italian badge there, and that's Michele Rugolo from Italy. This was his first year with Krohn Racing, and in 2011 was instrumental in their ILMC second place finish in the GTM Championship, as well as their win at the 2011 12 Hours of Sebring. You always got to have one pro driver in there, kind of teaching and helping the AM drivers to get the best that they can out of themselves. And Krohn Racing has always done pretty well. Now, if there's one thing I like about all the Ferraris, well, from recently, from like the F430, the 258, and the 288, up until the 298, the new Ferraris are just out, is you can see the engine detail in there. And this is a pretty interesting one. It almost looks like it's gold-plated on that engine cover. But you recognize that as a typical Ferrari engine. You can see some of the details of the framework, surrounding it through the window. You've got the Krohn Racing on the rear wing. And there, the back of the car, you get a nice, good look at the beautiful plastic headlights on there, the Ferrari logo, the grille work, the exhaust coming out the rear. I've never heard this car, but it must have sounded absolutely fantastic. Well, folks, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this car. If you have any Fujimi Ferraris, or if you have anything else from Fujimi not Ferrari, please let me know. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.